Hello, welcome to the John and Dad Show. We have here the entire set of the Onward pop vinyls to open. We recently saw this movie a couple weeks ago. My mom and dad and I went to see it like last weekend or the weekend before then, or
it was an
when
excellent
was it?
movie.
Last weekend?
It's a great show.
Yeah, and I saw it with my babysitter Hannah also.
Yeah, you've
now
seen
this
it
is
twice
the entire
now.
set. So we've got these four are the common ones. There's Ian Lightfoot, Barley Lightfoot, Wilden Lightfoot, and the Manticore. And then we have the Hot Topic exclusive of the Unicorn, which is like in sideways. He's in a sideways box because of his big nose, kind of.
And look behind him. Look who's back there.
We've got Wilden
lean this
Lightfoot
way.
in the background.
Let's move the boxes back over.
Yep. See, there's
Who's
Wilden
that?
Lightfoot. He's over in the background. I made him.
You'll have
he's
to
got
see
the
the
green
movie.
hat and the blue jacket.
He's even got on the shoes.
Yep.
Dad's
The
shoes.
brown shoes. Mm-hmm.
All right. That's tricky when everything's kind of behind you and backwards on the camera.
Yep, but that's Wilden Lightfoot. He's got
Here
the
he is,
orange
side by
sleeves. There's
side.
the pop vinyl.
Lean this way a little bit, John. Lean this way a little bit, John. See? Side by
Yep.
side. Wilden in the background.
Yep. I know there are a couple pop vinyls that they still could make from Onward that they haven't made.
Yeah.
I was telling my dad about them. They could make Officer Bronco.
He's pretty cool.
And if you haven't seen the movie, he's like half officer and like half horse.
Yeah, he's a centaur.
Yeah, like a centaur. He's
Like in
like
Harry
half
Potter or
officer
something.
and like half horse.
Yeah.
They could make him, and they could make Ian and Barley's mom.
They could. It was a pretty good show. I think we'll probably watch it again when it comes out for rent. And the pop vinyls are pretty cool too. Let's get to opening some and take a look at them.
Yep. I'm going to start with Ian Lightfoot. He's like one of the main characters.
Yeah.
He's played by Tom Holland in the movie, which also played Spider-Man, I think.
He's kind of the protagonist, isn't he?
Yeah. Yep. He has a stand in the box. You can show off Ian Lightfoot. That's a pretty cute one. See, and what the movie's about, I don't want to give any spoilers for like the people that haven't seen the movie, but from the trailer, so Ian and Barley are trying to get the rest of their dad back by using magic. So that's why Ian Lightfoot has a wizard staff.
Yeah.
And see, it's got like I think that's supposed to be a phoenix gem, the orange thing. That's the phoenix gem inside. Remember the phoenix gem, Dad? He has like an orange phoenix gem.
Let me hold that
inside.
up closer. I was opening up Barley so you're ready for the next one.
Yep, so he's got curly blue hair.
In the movie, to do big magic, one of the things that they discover very early on, and it's not a spoiler at all, is they need a phoenix gem. And so if you look inside, yeah, see, there is the phoenix gem. So this staff isn't very magic without that phoenix gem.
I was fixing Barley's plastic. You
Oh, his
accidentally
head
put it
turns
in
well.
backward.
Look, it looks like he's holding the phoenix gem sideways.
See, he's
His
got
nose barely fits.
he's got like a red plaid shirt with some like yellow buttons.
And they're
down
brothers. There's Ian's the younger brother, and the older brother is...
Barley. See, Barley's
Barley.
the one with like the beanie.
Barley has a beanie. He's got a cool jean vest.
Cody's sitting over here by King Louie.
He's like
in the background.
and he's the one that carries around the wizard book, and he's like
See.
all into wizardry. And he can drive. He has a van.
The van's name
Cody.
is Guinevere. That would also be cool if they made a pop vinyl of Guinevere. I'd probably get it if they did. So then I could have these two and Guinevere sitting next to each other. Like the van they rode in. And look at all this detail that Barley has on like his jacket and like the sweater. Like a chain around his arm.
He's a pretty cool guy.
He's got like some
He's
stickers
a pretty cool
all
guy.
over his jacket. The Q on his vest.
And their dad's
On the
name
back, Wilden.
is Wilden. Yeah, and he comes back,
At the end.
well,
Like as an actual person.
he comes back halfway.
Yeah.
And that's the story. They're trying to get him to come back all the way.
Yeah.
So let's take a look at Wilden.
So there is like a little phoenix eagle, I think, on the back of his jacket. He has a couple stickers. He's got like scruffy chin hair, like a little beard.
It's got a lot of detail.
Barley does have a turning head, so you can turn his head. And so does Ian. I think my dad showed that. The wizard staff kind of gets in the way of his ear, but it does turn almost all the way, but the wizard staff kind of hits it.
We better open up Wilden and the Manticore or we're going to run out of time.
Before we run out of time. But there are the two main ones, Ian Lightfoot and Barley. I'll open Wilden. You can open the Manticore if you want.
I gotta go open the Manticore. The Cody Core says, I'll see you in a little bit.
The Cody Core.
Cody's being so sweet. Okay.
I'm opening Wilden. And he's got a stand because his head's kind of like tilted a little bit.
Yeah?
And you know, he's got the big hat that sticks out. And with that big head that's tilted, he probably needs it.
So they get their dad halfway back, and then they need to go and find
he does
something. We won't tell what. But when they need to go and find something, the Manticore helps them go in the right direction. It's a fun movie.
Yep.
And it even has a few twists. So we won't go too much into the storyline anymore.
Yeah.
Here is
try not to
Wilden Lightfoot and the Manticore.
Yeah, I'll fix the plastic.
Show them those
after.
two, and I'll open up this cool
Unicorn.
Hot Topic unicorn.
So here's Wilden Lightfoot. See, he has on his like green baseball cap with the letter Q on it. Some cool orange shades, blue jacket, some brown hands.
The bottom half of Wilden Lightfoot is really real.
Just legs.
That part came back.
Yeah.
And then the rest,
khaki pants.
they
and
made
brown
up.
shoes.
It's like a stuffed vest. They created a stuffed dad. And they carried him around so he looked like a whole person so as not to cause suspicion.
Yep. Wilden does have a turning head, surprisingly. Even though it's kind of tilted, it does still turn.
And the cool sunglasses.
Pretty cool.
Now the Manticore is important because she's pretty tough looking, right?
Yeah. There's Wilden. He has a stand. He does need it because he falls over. He's a little top heavy because his hat.
The Manticore is like part ram, part lion, part scorpion, and she has a magic sword.
Yeah.
And she can fly with these
Sword,
wings
the
back
Curse
here.
Crusher.
It appears. Yeah, the
Is
Curse
name of
Crusher.
that's the name of the sword.
She's pretty important. She's got cool tattoos and nice pink toenail polish.
Yep, see, she's got pink nails and pink toenails. She's
Look
got
at those
some
teeth,
horns,
very clean. So if she's been, whatever she's been eating, she flossed. She did a good job on that.
She's got a sword. It's kind of hard to see in the camera, but she's got some tattoos, big red shirt, pink toenails, and then on the back, if you turn her around, big wings and a long scorpion tail. That's cool. And now, yeah, her head doesn't turn that much, but you can kind of see it turn barely because the wings get in the way, the wings and the sword. But it does turn just a tiny, tiny bit.
And then we got the exclusive Hot Topic unicorn.
I'm going to scoot these over so there'll be room for the unicorn. You'll still see them in the camera. Here's the unicorn, which is super cute. They kind of acted like cats or raccoons in the movie. They were digging through trash at the beginning.
They were a little snarly like cats too. They're like, "Rah!" A unicorn that did that.
He's got a purple horn, long mane, big pink nose. He's kind of dirty because his hooves are kind of dirty because he's been digging through trash.
The pop vinyl unicorn, I think all these look just like the ones in the movies, but the pop vinyl unicorn, I don't think looks much like the movies. It looks kind of like a unicorn, whereas in the movie,
with real
they were
wings.
nuisances. They were like rats.
Yeah. So he's
Can
got
you do that
some
face?
wings.
Did you see what I did?
Some wings and a tail, the long mane, purple horn. Now his head actually does not turn. Because it's kind of like it looks like it would, but it doesn't really.
Now we got 20 seconds left, so who's going to dismiss us?
Yeah, so the unicorn does not have a turning head.
Can't be Wilden because he doesn't talk. 10 seconds left. Let's do Ian.
Please like and subscribe. Until next time, goodbye.